Hi, everybody. I just got back from. Let me try to get that. Let me try to get that light out of here. 1 second. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. We. Um, anyway, Kermit and I just got back from. We were in St. Louis, and I was there for the Pool Holes Foundation gala, and Noel, my dear friend, Noel McNeil, uh, sent me word this morning that we lost Caroll. Uh, First of all, while I was traveling back from St. Louis, I got so many texts and so many pings and so many messages and so many about people reaching out and saying they're so sorry and I love you all and thank you very very much. Carol and I have we've known each other since uh, December of 1981. Uh, I first met Carol at Jim Henson's Christmas party in 1981. I had just started working for Jim, and of course, Carol was already a legend. And when I got to the Christmas party, I got upstairs in the mansion there in New York, the brownstone, and there was Carol and Bob McGrath and Senor Wences, and they were all together. And I'm kind of freaked out, And Carol came right up to me and said, "So you're the guy that's going to be doing the Muppets comic strip? I've been reading the strip." And we had all of the. I didn't know that Carroll was this amazing illustrator. He was such a great illustrator, by the way. When he was in the military during the war, he worked for Stars and Stripes doing illustration and stuff, and basically, got out of being in the regular military uh, because he was such an incredible artist. Well, we found out that we had all of the same uh, idols, illustration idols, cartoonist idols, all of that. And we bonded at the art and we bonded at the heart, and that was in 1981, and nothing ever changed. It's just that the love and the bond grew stronger and stronger and stronger. Uh, Carol and I, even when Jim passed away, we still kept in contact with each other. He was in New York. I started traveling all over the country and stuff, but we stayed in contact with each other through Christmas cards, these incredibly beautiful illustrated Christmas cards that he did every single year. Pictures of him and Big Bird and Oscar and Deb. Oh my gosh, Deb. Uh, my heart is just broken for Deb. Uh, if I jump around and everything, please forgive me. This is very hard for me to do, but I, uh, I, I've had all day to figure this out, and I guess it's not really working. Um, I didn't really know how to post, so I just figured I'd come online and talk for a couple of minutes. Um, you know, the last few years, Carol's had a really tough time. He's had uh, a very debilitating disease, and and like the incredibly strong spirit that he is, he fought through it and fought through it and fought through it. He wanted to see you guys, he wanted to be out on the road and uh, and meet all of the fans. And I know exactly how he feels because after years and years of doing production, you don't get to, see you guys because you're working so much. It's an incredibly wonderful thing, when we can go out and we can love you back. It's awesome. Uh, and Carol and I kept in contact with each other um, after we had lost touch with each other for a few years when I moved to Nashville and he was still in New York. We lost touch for a few years, and then we reconnected about 10 years ago or so on the Comic Con circuit, and it was like no time had passed, at all. And every time we got to do a show together, it was really a celebration. The last time that I saw Carol was in February in at the Great Lakes Comic Con in Detroit, and we had breakfast together. Bob McGrath, again Bob, right? Bob from Sesame Street, and Carol and myself, and Deb. We all had breakfast, and as I said, he's been having a tough time, and but trying to soldier on, and but that last time, it was the 50th Sesame Street, birthday, and I'm so glad that he was around for the 50th birthday. I mean, well, anyway, this was the last time was the very first time that Carol ever said goodbye. He never said that before. So, uh, I'm really glad that I got to see him one more time. I'm glad that we got to share some laughs together again, one more time. Got to tell him that I loved him. And the thing is that Carol, uh, I know it's hokey and it's corny, but it's real. He lives on. The guys that are doing, Big Bird, Oscar now. Um, that's Carol's legacy, and his legacy is in all of you that grew up with him, and the love continues. Big Bird continues. Uh, all of the love, it continues. I'm going to share with you something that so it happened last night. Um, anyway, so I was at the Albert Pujols Family Foundation, and I had painted a guitar, uh, and it was going for auction. And if you guys follow me on the Facebook stuff, you saw the guitar. I painted this guitar, and it had Big Bird with Albert Pujols, and Big Bird was saying, "Hi, Mr. Pujols. Boy, you've been keeping the Count busy." And then the Count's over on the other side of uh, the guitar, and he's going 650 home runs, 2,000 RBIs, and there's Kermit and Albert, and you probably have seen this anyway. So uh, this was going on last night, and the auction started. I don't know, probably 10, 11 o'clock. I'm not sure, somewhere around there. And so, unbeknownst to me, though, Carol had been, slipping away yesterday and last night. Well, the guitar started getting auctioned off. And by the way, the money, 100% of the money, is going to better the lives of children with Down syndrome and also feed, clothe, and bring doctors to children and families in the Dominican Republic. So, loving children and taking care of them. Anyway, um, the bidding started, and there was this incredible vibe in the room that I have never experienced in my entire life. Now, guitars that I paint, they've gone for, I don't know, a couple of $1,000s, $5,000, $10,000, that kind of thing. Well, last night, this guitar, and this is a huge room at the Ritz-Carlton, and Albert Pujols they had just auctioned off all kinds of memorabilia of his home, the bat that he hit the home run with at Busch Stadium, his last home run. It was an absolutely amazing night. We didn't think anything of really the guitar. Anyway, the bidding started, and there was this vibe in the room that I've never felt before in my life. And about 5 to 10 minutes later, that guitar had been auctioned off for $80,000 for those kids. Todd, the director, Albert, his wife Dee Dee, all the people around, we were all looking at each other. Ashley, who was with me last night, all the guys at the table, we're all like absolutely shocked and feeling this incredible feeling and spirit that, oh my gosh, what an incredible Christmas gift. At this Christmas party, oh my God, look at what we've just done. We never felt anything like that before. I know Big Bird was on that guitar, and Big Bird, Caroll's spirit was in that room. And that's what happened last night. We didn't know why this was happening. It had never happened in the history of the Pujols Foundation that anything had ever gone for that much money, and it has nothing to do with me. Um, People were crying, telling me about how much the Muppets and the characters that I've been involved with have meant to them. There's smiles, there's tears, there's all sorts of things. There's all these generations. Everyone, many of the people there were just, blown away because we all were kind of getting a grasp of how much this was going to help. And I'm only telling you this, well, now you know why I'm telling you this. Uh, God knows everything. Caroll, your legacy will live on. The love, the laughs. I know that you're roller skating all over heaven right now. Anyway, thank you for all of your lovely wishes. Be kind to each other, love each other, make each other smile, and please celebrate with me the incredible legacy and incredible life of one of the greatest men I'll ever know. God bless you.